Hello, this is session 8.4, Consignment Stocks versus Vendor Managed Inventory. This is part of your Basics e-learning suite, the first step in your CPIM certification journey. This session is brought to you by MGCM. Before getting into consignments and VMI, you should understand the environment surrounding it. It starts with supplier partnering. For sole sourcing or single sourcing, which was explained in one of the earlier sessions, the buyer and supplier may form long-term partnerships to achieve common goals. Though there are many aspects to establishing long-term and mutually beneficial buyer-supplier partnerships, for the purposes of this session, only the most important ones are highlighted. There are three key factors to any successful buyer-supplier partnering. They include long-term commitment, trust, and a shared vision. So, what are managed inventories? An outcome of close partnerships between buyers and suppliers. Now, examples of managed inventories will be consignment stocks and vendor managed inventories. Now, take a look at the differences and similarities between the two. For consignments, the supplier physically gives the product for use to the buyer. The supplier also retains ownership of the product until used. In the case of vendor-managed inventories, the buyer owns the goods, but it's similar to consignments. The visibility of the buyer's forecast are shared with the supplier. But in both cases, the goods reside with the buyer or customer, and goods are inventoried and restocked by the supplier. So this brings us to the end of session 8.4. A quick recap. We started off with understanding the environment behind managed inventories with supplier partnering. We understood the different types of managed inventories, the differences between consignment and VMI. I hope session 8.4 has been able to help you along the way in your basics preparation. This session is brought to you by MGCM.